Alright, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and try and explain the problem of the day from the weekend. So, we have horizon, singular, and dash. Okay? So, horizon, you got to pay this fee. And then for every hour after 700 or minute after 700, you pay 6 cents per 100. For singular, you got to pay this fee, and then for every minute after 700, you pay 35 cents per minute. And then for dash, you pay 49, and then this time for every minute after 500, you pay 2 cents. Now, it'd be a good idea if we link all these things to the same reference of minutes, so I went ahead and converted this to be based upon minutes after 700. Right? So then that's why we have this. So basically, when you have this decimal, this means 2 per 100. So for every $100, you pay $2 more. For every 100 minutes, you pay $2 more. So 700 is 200. 2 times 2 is 4. That's why that's 53. And you can do the same thing with this. 35 per 100. So for every 100 minutes, you pay $35 more. Same thing with this. 6 per 100. So for every 100 minutes, you pay $6 more. Now let's compare these two. Singular is the cheapest, at least at first. But you're going to pay a lot more per minute. So that means that singular is going to increase very rapidly. And then horizon is cheapest. So here's a graph, here's the minutes, and I went ahead and this would be, I guess, 400, but 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. So before 500 minutes, dash, you're paying 49. So this should be a horizontal line. And then after 500 minutes, you start paying 2 per 100, so then you got your slope of 0.02 per 1, or for every 100 it goes up 2. Right, so 49, 51, 53, 55, 57, 59. That's dash. The horizons, for every minute less than 700, you pay practically 46. So horizon is going to be steady until you get to 700, and then once you get to 700, it's going to rise 6 for every 100. So 46, we're adding 6, 51, 57, 63. So right here, this is going to equal 63. And right here, what did we say that was? 53. We're going up every 2 per 100. So 53, 55, 57, 59. So this is 59. Now, singular starts out cheaper, for up to 700 minutes. So you're paying about $30. So it's horizontal. And then once it gets to 700, it's going to rise pretty quickly, because you're going to go up 35 for every 100. So if this is 30 plus 35, so 65. So we're already higher than everybody else. And then plus 35. So 100, and then plus 35, so it's 135 bucks over here. So just to get a visual, this will help us decide what to do. So the problem is to decide these intersection points. So that means you put these expressions equal to each other. Okay? So when does horizon become more than dash? When does singular become more than horizon? When does singular become more than dash? That's putting these three things equal to each other. So if we want to find out when is singular greater than or equal to horizon, we'd solve this problem. Alright, now here's a little trick. This is called chunking. These two quantities are the same. Right? So I'm going to subtract 29.99 and I'm going to add this. To that. Alright, so since that's 0.06 and that's 0.35, that means we have this times 0.29. And since these are both 0.99s, this is basically 46, that's basically 30. 46 minus 30 is 16. Okay, then you can divide by 0.29. And then you could add 700. Okay? And this is going to be true for each of these. Notice the pattern. Right? The difference between the prices divided by the difference between the rates plus the 700. Pretty cool if you recognize that, because now we got a shortcut. I'm going to erase this in a minute. And then of course we got to do some calculations. We'll worry about that once we get everything set up. So notice I put these two equal to each other. I subtracted the bigger number, the smaller number. So I'm subtracting the smaller number from this. And wait, this should be minus, not add. And then since this quantity m minus 700 is the same as that, you can chunk it. So I subtracted 0.06 from 0.35, and that's how this happened. And then when I subtracted the 29.99 from the 45.99, we got 16. So then I divided by the number multiplied to the parentheses and just add 700. That makes this a lot more manageable. Okay, so our first situation, the number of minutes equals 700 plus 16 minus 0.29, and that's for this condition. Alright, well, when is that greater than dash? Right, so when is singular greater than horizon? We got this one. When is singular greater than dash? And we're going to use the shortcut. We know the minutes is going to equal 700 plus subtract the differences in price, which would be 53 minus 29.99, 53 minus 30 plus 0.01. Right, and then we divide by the difference in the rate, so 0.02, 0.35, so this would be 0.33. Again, notice that recognizing the pattern, we're able to get that result pretty quickly. Okay, so then the last one is horizon greater than dash. And again, the same thing. Alright, so the difference in the price, so 53, 43.99. So 53 minus 46, and then add 0.1. Okay, and then the difference in the rate, 0.02, 0.06, so 0.03. Okie dokie, now we get to do the fun stuff. I didn't do this earlier, so I figured it wasn't going to be necessary. So I'm just calculating. So then this is 7,155.17. This is 769, or rather 700.69. Oh wait, this should be 0.04. Oops. 0.02, 0.06, right? Almost made that mistake. 875.25. Okay, so that's how you do that, y'all. Now the takeaway depends upon your plan. Is it for a business? You're going to be using the phone a lot? Or is it for just your own personal usage? Or do you have a family plan? If you have a family plan, well, you know those kids, they like to talk on the phone a lot. Well, they like to use the phone a lot, I guess. I don't know what text messaging would cost if it's infinite and cost-free. But these are considerations. Okay, y'all take it easy.